Yeah, I think back now, it was, seems like another lifetime ago. It was 2006 when I first came to Proclaimers. Give you a little bit of background on me. I was brought up in a Christian, brought up as a Christian, and I had some real great foundations growing up from my parents and family around me. As I got older into my teens and then on to my early 20s, I didn't go to church. I hadn't been to church in a long time. If I'm honest, if I try and think back to myself back then, I didn't really know if I would ever sort of set foot in a church again. Really, it just didn't ever seem like something that would be necessary or come into my life for any particular reason. But I remember this time back in 2006 that I found myself wanting to go to church again. It sounds weird, but I guess I don't even know what for really. I just knew that I had God in my life in the past, and I guess I'd always felt that He was there. But as I say, there was this urgency that was sort of saying to me, "Come on, we've got no time to lose." That's kind of how I think of it and look at it now. So I think I understand that a little bit more. And I found myself sitting at work one day on my lunch break, and for whatever reason, knowing that I wanted to go to a church again and find a church, I just went onto Google, the search engine, and just typed in churches Norwich, and there was a sponsored link for Proclaimers. I went onto a website, and I just remember being a bit, oh, wow, there's a church has got a website. Dropped the church an email. I think it was Pastor Tom who replied back, and he put me in contact with Owen. I remember that very first telephone call Owen and I had, and I think it led to me then coming along on that Sunday, and just being really impacted. I think the thing that just struck me most was how different people were at Proclaimers. When I look back now, it's something that just really sticks in my head. It was Mark Hodder who met me, and he hung out with me for most of the afternoon, most of the morning. It was not something I sort of felt that or he felt that he had to do or needed to do, but it was just it just felt really good. It was just this real sense of people caring and wanting to connect people in. And I think on that first day I met Owen and I met John T, and there was just this real sense that people were interested and kind of wanted to get to know me. And obviously it was Proclaimers that I didn't meet Sarah, my wife Sarah, at Proclaimers, but we met each other, and I was coming to Proclaimers regularly by then, and then she came to church, and she made a first-time decision at Proclaimers, which was absolutely fantastic. That she did that. We've now started a family. Joel, he's 2.5. He's grown up in church. We've got baby number 2 on the way. They're gonna grow up in church. As a whole, Proclaimers has been the foundation. It's been the point where when the going really has got tough, church has always been the place, and Jesus to be more specific, has been the place that I've gone back to kind of start again, or maybe rethink things again. It all comes back to that time, and when I googled churches Norwich, I mean how incredible that I guess a relatively small investment on some Google AdWords has created this big story for me and now for my family, and hopefully through church and through the knowledge and the wisdom of Jesus that He's imparted on me, that I can help other people as well.